afternoon, folks. No, you are not just seeing things. The PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series is finally back for race number 9 of Season 3. I've been wanting to get this season going. I've been wanting to continue on with this series. I have not wanted to cancel it. Finally, we're going to continue it on and try and finish out Season 3 here in the Rally Cars. On the pole for today's race is going to be Danny Wells in the 77. Danny comes in 30th in points, and right now, heading into our next to last race before the regular season finale, it's really time is running out for Danny Wells and that 77 team. They really got to rely on maybe a win and then a win next week at Talladega to get themselves inside of the chase, the 12-car chase. Alongside of him is going to be Joshua Michaels, who's actually 20th in points. A win could move him up as high as maybe 15th, maybe up close just outside the top 10. Could put him in a good position to maybe battle for a chase spot. Coming in today's race, Dylan Ogo is, of course, still the leader. I'm going to ask that you guys bear with me a little bit, though. Obviously, it's been a while since I've done this series, so I may not remember a lot of the stuff from the previous races, but I'm going to try and do the best that I can. So Dylan Ogo, he is currently the points leader by a total of 37 points over Justin Acosta, Aaron Williams Jr., and Carson Gum. They're tied for third. Tied for fifth are Jacob Cook and Hayden Klein. Right now, I believe there's only one driver who is already insured a spot inside the chase. That is Dylan Ogo. Justin Acosta with a good run today, as well as Aaron Williams and Carson Gum could also clinch themselves spots inside this season's chase for the Reese's Rally Car Series Championship. Time to get these cars rolling off. We got a 9-lap event here today at Champs-Élysées to run, and it's sure to be a wild one. I've seen this track in mobile Snickers and Truck Series action. Be nice to see what these off-road cars are going to do. Here's your starting grid. From the helicopter view, which we're going to have to do coming down here into the final corner due to the fact that both camera angles hide the field behind the grandstands, and so that's one thing that we do have to make sure we keep an eye on, especially if it comes down to the last lap, is the helicopter view down this long straightaway into the final corner. Field about to come out from behind those grandstands, though. There they are. Pace car makes the turn left onto pit road, and Danny Wells is ready to get us under the green flag here at Champs-Élysées. Waiting for it to come out. There it is. Green flag is out. Here we go into turn number 1. Let's see what they're going to do. Will they be able to keep it together here? Oh, boy. A little bit of a contact there between the 77 and the 95. Jacob Cook, Danny Wells. They're 3 wide all going into turn 1. And we got to see if anybody had any problems. Oh, they're slowing down. Dylan Young, or that's Carson Gum rather, in the 39, he had to slow down. So did Aaron Williams, so did Zach Corbett, so did Richard Johnson, and so did Lance Fogel. But we are still green flag racing. That wasn't enough to bring a caution flag out. Danny Wells currently the leader. Joshua Michaels moved into second. Whoa, someone nearly got the wall back there. That was a 4-car of Wilhelm Schultz. As Danny Wells continues to lead, Michaels right behind him, though, and then there's a good battle going on here for third. That's Ryan Acosta looking to the inside of Jacob Cook. And you got the 30 behind him of Sophie Dillon, as well as Felix Harrison, the 89. They're trying to get into this mix as well. Whoop, pretty bad camera angle. Got to go here to a helicopter view. As they head into the final corner. Contact between Danny Wells and Joshua Michaels. Michaels with the bump and run. But will it work? He is trying. He is there. But Danny Wells is going to have the preferred line coming into this corner. Ryan Acosta waiting to see which line is going to open up for him. And he's going to go even lower. Joshua Michaels got loose there. 3 wide for the lead again. And is Danny going to be able to hold him off? He's caught in the middle. He's got Ryan to his outside. And it looks like he is going to... Oh, that was actually Joshua Michaels. My bad. But Danny Wells is going to keep the top spot. Danny Wells comes in 30th in the point standings. As I said, he really needs to rely on wins to get himself into the chase, or else he's got to rely on the last chance qualifier to get in. And right now, he is out in front and looming large. Let's find out where the points leader is. Dylan Ogo. He's back right now in the 20th position. He's got the 94 of Zach Campbell right behind him. Trying to catch up right now to Jacob Lawler. And to the 48, which I'm trying to remember who that is without having to look it up. And I'm failing. I think, oh, that's Cody Lamas, isn't it? Oh, nailed it. But Dylan Ogo, he is in a lot of traffic back here, and he's having a difficult time making passes, too. Let's see if we can pass anybody here in this final corner. No, not right now. So we jump back up to the lead. Oh, someone spins! Someone spins! It was one of the red cars! And I think it could have been Ryan Acosta. I'm not sure, but I think it was. Who was up there at the front. Ryan Acosta in the 2. Yeah, he's on pit road, and the caution's out. Ryan Acosta, who was up there inside the top 5, just spun it, and he must have gotten hit by somebody because he's on pit road. Something happened there that was worse than just a spin off the final corner. I was coming right down to the start-finish line. So Danny Wells is going to be the leader under the caution flag. Jacob Cook in 2nd. Joshua Michaels 3rd. Felix Harris 4th. And DeMarcus Brown has now moved his way up to 5th. Let's see who else could have been involved. Oh, Riley Ogle's got no hood. I don't know if he was involved or not. And everybody else looks okay. So maybe it was just something with Riley Ogle and Ryan Acosta. I don't know. But we're going to find out, though. Caution's out for the first time today here at Champs-Élysées. Let's look at a replay. We're going to see first where Riley Ogle sustained his damage from in the 32. And this was coming down after the green flag into turn 1. Remember, they were all backed up. Well, this is going to show just exactly what happened. I don't know where the contact's going to begin. Watch the 15 of Sosnowski, the 33 of Bianca Roberts, maybe. Oh, no, right there. 35 of Wolfgang Mason, 39 of Carson Gum go around, and then Riley Ogle runs into the back of the 35, and there was another car there, too. Oh, Richard Johnson in the 92, who also got some damage, but the visible damage was on the Abu Dhabi Ford Focus of Riley Ogle, so he had to come down pit road, get the hood removed, and get some repairs made. I don't know if he stayed on the tail end of the lead lap or not. We'll find that out, but now we got to find out what happened to Ryan Acosta, who was running up at the front. Well, here it was, coming off the final corner. And the contact's going to be made there. And I believe that was Felix Harris that made that contact with Ryan Acosta. Acosta's going to spin around. He was running in 4th place at the time. And then he spins right up into traffic. And I thought everybody was going to avoid him. Let's see what happens here. He's going to try and back around. Cody Lamas. Cody, he misses him. And oh no, the points leader! Dylan Ogo, the points leader hit him! Oh my goodness! That was not what Ogo needed to have happen. And oh, then another car gets a piece of him. Who's that? I'm trying to see the number. That was the 91, James Silverfox. He got a piece of him. And then everybody else trying to avoid. And I think they all do. Barney Ward and... Oh, Barney Ward does get a piece of it there with the right front. But, oh my goodness, that was the points leader, Dylan Ogo, who slammed into the back of Ryan Acosta. Darren Williams gets a little piece of it there, too. But, oh my goodness. Oh, and then there's contact there between Carson Gum and Zach Corbett. But Ryan Acosta was running up at the front of the field. Dylan Ogo, though, was running up at the top of the standings, and he gets involved in this. And his day may be over. This could be really bad for Dylan Ogo. Now, we already said he pretty much is insured making the chase for the championship, but he would love to be the points leader heading into the chase. And right now, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. As caution's out for the first time today, let's head back to green flag racing. Lights are out atop the pace car. We will go back to green flag racing on lap 5 of 9, giving us a total of 5 laps to go. Danny Wells is currently the leader. 2nd place, Jacob Cook. Joshua Michaels 3rd. 4th, Felix Harris. And 5th is DeMarcus Brown. Sophie Dillon runs in 6th. 7th place, Michael Norman. 8th is Hayden Klein. 9th, Wilhelm Schultz. And 10th is Brock McMahon. Kyle Sosnowski in 11th. 12th, Bianca Roberts. 13th, Austin LaPlante. 14th, Jake Smith. 15th is CMD. Then you got 16th Cody Lamas, 17th Jacob Lawler, Zach Campbell 18th, 19th Justin Acosta, Lisa Shears in 20th. We can go further through. Ralph Mason 21st, 22nd Jeremy McMurray, Adam Chambers 23rd, 24th Devin Smith, 25th Austin Ogo, Barney Ward in 26th, 27th is Wolfgang Mason, Aaron Williams is in 28th, 29th Zach Corbett, Lance Fogel in 30th, 31st Carson Gum, 32nd Richard Johnson, Riley Ogle in 33rd, 34th James Silverfox. So Ogle was able to keep his car on the lead lap. We have 2 cars behind the wall, and I think we can very safely assume who they are. Wow, I'm sorry about that. I just hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the S button, and I hit the stop record button. But the Dylan Ogo machine and the Ryan Acosta machine are both out of the race. Ryan Acosta came in 22nd in points, did have an opportunity today with a good finish to maybe move himself up inside the top 15, and then strike an opportunity for a spot inside the chase next week at Talladega. Of course, we know Dylan Ogo's situation coming in as the points leader. That may be in jeopardy here today. We'll keep an eye on Justin Acosta during the course of the day. Remember, he comes in 37 points back. He can try and close up a lot on Dylan Ogo for the points lead. As the green flag comes back out, Danny Wells, he has some company here. Here we go, Joshua Michaels. Oh, Danny's lost the lead. He's off the track. Danny's going to lose the lead. The pole sitter is gone, and Jacob Cook is going to move to the front. 5th in the point stage, Jacob Cook, and he's got Joshua Michaels right behind him. It's not too late for that driver, Joshua Michaels, and that Mitsubishi. He's 20th in the point standings. A win today could move him up inside, close to the top 10. A lot of these drivers, they're looking for momentum heading into Talladega. If they can get a good run at Talladega, they can make the chase. It all relies on them getting a good finish here today. And Joshua Michaels, he is all over the back bumper of Jacob Cook. He is going to make a move sooner or later. And I think he's about to make one right now. Here he comes, trying to get to the inside line of the 95. He'll have the preferred line coming into this corner. Can he keep alongside of him? Jacob Cook going to try and get the run out of the corner. Doesn't look like he'll be able to do as we jump to the helicopter view and see how they're going to carry this down to the final turn. We've seen drivers get the run off the high side in the final corner, so Joshua Michaels has got to be perfect. Slides it up, contact, and he's going to clear him. Cook got the wall, and he's going to lose more spots. Almost hit the Felix Harris machine. And Aaron Williams is on pit road. Is caution out? I think the pace car is missing. I think the caution is out. And there's another car smoking. That's Riley Ogle. And there is the caution. Aaron Williams, 3rd in the point standings, is on pit road. Riley Ogle is smoking. And we must have had something go down. I don't know what. But Joshua Michaels, that was an opportune caution for him. He's the leader now. Felix Harris to 2nd. Cook 3rd. Sophie Dillon 4th. And DeMarcus Brown now completes top 5. But that's a tough break for the guy who came in. Oh, wait. Who in the world is that? Oh, that's Silver Fox. That's a tough break for the guy who came into this race 3rd in the points, Aaron Williams. He did not need this to try and keep his chase hopes alive, but he's involved here along with Riley Ogle in some incident. We're going to find out now what happened. Now let's see. This was coming out of the first corner, and contact is going to begin right there between Aaron Williams and Zach Corbett in the 3. It's going to hook the 40 around, and haven't seen many wrecks take place here, but oh man, that's a hard hit. Zach Corbett then gets hit again, and he's going to get propelled up in front of traffic. There's Riley Ogle, nowhere to go. Silver Fox hits Riley Ogle hard, and look at the 35 of Wolfgang Mason just squeak his way by. But 4 cars involved there. Zach Corbett, Silver Fox, Ogle, and Aaron Williams. That is a tough break for Aaron Williams, of course, in that very critical spot in the standings, 3rd place, making sure he can stay inside the top 10. This is not what he needed. No DNFs were really what the driver of the 40 was thinking, I'm sure. But the caution is out, and this could very much affect whether or not Aaron Williams is going to make the chase or not. He's going to have to look forward to Talladega now to try and clinch himself a spot in the chase for the championship. But we head back now to Green Flag Racing. Joshua Michaels is out in front. We are ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. It's going to be a green-white checker to finish off today's event. Joshua Michaels out in front right now. Felix Harrison 2nd. 3rd, Jacob Cook. 4th is Sophie Dillon. And DeMarcus Brown runs in 5th. 6th is Hayden Klein. Danny Wells, who started on the pole, led a majority of the first half of this race. He's going to restart all the way back in 7th. Brock McMahon 8th. 9th, Wilhelm Schultz, and Kyle Sosnowski will complete the top 10. Don't know if anybody from 11th on back are really going to be contenders for the win here today, but I do know more drivers have retired from the race, including Riley Ogle, James Silverfox, and Aaron Williams. Zach Corbett made repairs to his car, returned to the racetrack. So already today we've had 2 drivers came inside the top 5 in points, get involved in wrecks and DNF from today's race, including Aaron Williams and the points leader Dylan Ogo. Some of the names that I mentioned inside the top 10 in points really could do well today if they can finish where they are. One of them is Hayden Klein, running inside the top 10. He's 6th in points, and the other one, Kyle Sosnowski, he's inside the top 10 right now. I think he's in 10th place, and he comes in 8th in the points. So a lot of drivers with the opportunity today to maybe solidify themselves spots inside the chase for the championship as we wait for the pace car to lead them around the grandstands out of this final corner. Here they come. Pace car make the left-hand turn for what we hope is going to be the final time today. If the caution comes out at any point during this final green-white checkered segment, I think the race will be over. And here we go. Joshua Michaels in for the restart of his life. Green flag is out. Jumping to high side is going to be Felix Harris. Here comes Jacob Cook looking low. Can Michaels throw the block on him? Oh, they are close, and Jacob Cook gets spun around right in front of the field. That's going to be the caution that Joshua Michaels needed. Is it going to be? No, I don't think the caution came out. There is no caution. And they're still spinning around there. Jacob Cook can hit left and right. And there's the caution. Caution is going to come out. Joshua Michaels now just got to hit his marks, and he'll pick up his first win in the PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series. Felix Harris going to try and run him down, though. Sophie Dillon there in 3rd. Hayden Klein now moves to 4th with Brock McMahon in 5th after the spin by Jacob Cook. Now, Cook didn't wreck, but he's going to lose valuable positions, and he came in 5th in the points. So I guess it's a bad thing to be an odd number in the standings up at the top, because now 1st, 3rd, and 5th in points have all hit problems. 1st and 3rd retiring from the race. Jacob Cook 5th in points, spinning out here in the closing stages. As heading around here, we now got to jump to the helicopter view. There's really quite a gap between Joshua Michaels and Felix Harris. Harris has got to really drive it in hard if he's going to challenge for the win. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it, though. Out of the final corner, coming to receive the white flag and the caution flag, Joshua Michaels is going to win here today at Champs-Élysées. Great job there by the driver of the 50, hanging tough there in that battle for the lead 3 wide. And he was able to hang on in. Jacob Cook, ever so close. He got hooked around by somebody. It might have been Sophie Dillon, but I'm not sure. But, man, that was a hard race for the lead there, and it just went wrong for Jacob Cook, who is still on the racetrack, but he's back in the 31st position right now. That's not going to be a good points-paying day for him. We'll come back in just a moment for the checkers. We're going to see the spin by the 95. Yeah, here it was. Look at this. You got Felix Harris on the high side of Michaels. You got Jacob Cook on the inside of Michaels, and Sophie Dillon wanted to make it 4 wide, and there just wasn't room to do it. Right there, 95 is going to snap around right up in front of DeMarcus Brown, and that's a tough break for DeMarcus, who was en route to a good finish. Danny Wells, the pulser, are going to get held up behind this too, so a couple of drivers running really well, losing valuable spots. Kyle Sosnowski ends up losing out on some spots there as well. As you take a look here, everybody trying to get through. Sosnowski actually going to get some damage there as he does hit the 95 of Cook. I believe that's the 75 of Ashley LaPlante held up back there as well. She comes in 15th in points. She didn't need a bad run like this. Sam D right there in the orange car, 14th in points. He gets held up. It's a lot of drivers there. Really need a good run. They're getting held up. There's the Justin Acosta machine, 2nd in points. That 5 car, he got held up. And then there comes another hit from Austin Ogo in the 99. So there were quite a few drivers who came in running well in points that were caught up behind the spinning Jacob Cook machine. That's not going to help them in the standings at all either. But now we're going to head back for the checkered flag. Joshua Michaels is going to win here today. Nice look there at the grandstands, but we're going to switch to the helicopter view and look at the cars instead, as Joshua Michaels gets ready to come out of the final corner behind the pace car at 50 miles per hour. Joshua Michaels 20th in points. He'll have a victory here today. this could be the first step for Joshua Michaels to maybe make the third season chase for the championship. As he comes out of turn number whatever it is. I don't have any idea how many turns this track has, but here we go. Down the front straightaway. Checkered flag is in the flagman's hands. There you see it. And Joshua Michaels wins today at Champs-Élysées, his first win of the season. And he becomes the he becomes the ninth different winner this season. We've not had a two-time winner yet. Ninth different winner of the season. Can you believe that? So Joshua Michaels, congratulations to him on today's victory. I believe the standings may be official now. We'll take a look at them. Felix Harris, a great run for him in second. Third, Sophie Dillon. Hayden Klein fourth. Brock McMahon in fifth. Now, one driver that really this is going to benefit here today is going to be the Hayden Klein driver. Sixth in points, and with the trouble a lot of drivers had, he's going to definitely move himself in a good spot in the standings. Michael Norman, he gets the top 10 in 6th. 7th, Wilhelm Schultz. Jake Smith, another driver who came in running well in points. 7th in the points days. He's going to finish in 8th. Cody Lamas, who came into this race 9th in points. He's going to finish in 9th. And DeMarcus Brown is going to complete the top 10, even though he was held up behind the spinning Jacob Cook machine. Adam Chambers going to finish in 11th. The pole sitter Danny Wells gets 12th. Jacob Lawler 13th, Lisa Shears 14th, and Jeremy McMurray 11th in points, trying to move himself inside of the top 10 in the standings. He finishes in 15th. Same deal for Jacob Lawler. He comes in 10th in points. This will help move him up through the standings with his top 15 run. On the flip side, a lot of drivers had some tough luck here today. As you can see down here, Jacob Cook, 5th in points. He'll finish in 31st place after that spin out. Aaron Williams, he'll finish 33rd. He came in 3rd in points. And the points leader coming to today's race, Dylan Ogo. First DNF he's had in quite a long time. He's going to finish today in the 35th position. So I don't know what the points are going to look like heading into next week's race, but I can tell you, certainly going to be a wild race next week as we have our final regular season race, race number 10, coming up at Talladega. And then we will have the last chance qualifier where one lucky driver who did not make the chase via top 10 or wild card will get to be the 13th driver in the chase for the championship. So, is Joshua Michaels en route to maybe making himself a case of being inside the chase for the championship? We will soon find out. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. Be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the crew today. You've been watching a production of the PORWC here on the NSR Sports channel. Here comes your official standings heading into our regular season finale next week at Talladega.